Now that we have level 4 and the Sharpshooter feat, it's time to see about a certain lost shipment. I'll come back later for the... Oh, actually... Right. I'll come back later for the non-corpse loot. But these are like bodies that were already there. Oh, that's an old though.
Quiet.
I want all ears.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay. So the Fang of Young, no, whatever, is like a spellcaster. That's ranged. And that's ranged. There's 3 ranged combatants here. So I am going to drop a grease bottle. Well, the flesh gnar has shown up, so a better than 50-50 shot to get him. Let's do it. A miss, but oh, and they're not even surprised. What is soul numbed again? Can't take bonus actions or reactions. Okay. That's not good. Okay. He saved versus Grease. That's not great. It is my turn. It is time to use my momentum to get as far away as possible. There goes the mage hand. If I do that, I'd better just dash. 'Cause I'm still soul numbed. I am currently out, and I am no longer soul numbed, which means I can hide
my way.
And dash.
Over here.
Okay, perfect. So it's good to know that the Fang is slower than the others, but that Solnum is really bad. So I would like to try to kill that one first. But the young Gnu is over there. So one of the hunters then.
On tippy toes. Not a sound. Time for discretion. Stay low.
And in this case, we're just gonna try to escape. Alright. A chance to slay the Fang of Yingno. That would be really good if it works.
Let's find some prey. Don't linger.
Two.
With finesse.
Force him to dash after me. Because at 2 remaining hit points, it is worth throwing an alchemist fire.
Now they see me. Step quick.
Best to escape at this point. Like that. There was a hunter too, right? Yeah. They are surprised? Okay. Then I will hide here.
Approach.
Oh. So actually, I'll turn all in off, because all I need to do is hit. So then I'll hide.
Time for a new approach.
And then I'll rely on
This will do
momentum to
nicely.
get me far enough away that the other guy has to dash. And now I can double dash. Since he's just melee, I'll just run until it drops.
On the hunt, stepping softly. I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
And one-shotted. Excellent.
Certainly. Watch your back. Let's keep to the shadows.
Now, this fight.
I won.
Put this fire out real quick.
Just like old times. Stepping softly. That's the symbol of the Absolute. Marked in blood.
so there's these guys, and this... Actually, I should do it from here, so because that's my escape route. Nope, this way.
A little souvenir.
So, this is a tough fight, for sure. And I want to reduce the incoming numbers, so I don't really want Flint to be the first thing that I attack. Cause like, oh. The hyenas themselves aren't big enough threats to be my first target, but this Gnoll Fang of Yignu could be. So let's open up.
From the shadows.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the Gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own.
I'm not too worried about the hyena. Okay, excellent. So now I've already used up my actions, so now I'm gonna dash and get quite a good ways away with momentum. So they're all gonna have to dash to chase. And now I'm gonna blow that horn. There they are.
Stop your belly, brother. The feast's begun.
I'll just get into the shade here. coming around the other side. There we go.
Let's have a little fun.
Well, I managed to successfully hide versus it, so I'll go ahead and take it out if I can.
Leave no trace.
Nice. Those ogres are taking a beating. But I can probably take out that
While they're distracted,
Gnoll hunter.
make it hurt.
Ah,
The subtle approach. A better position. Let's find some prey.
The ogres have died. It is time to get out of here.
Be quick. They see me. This will do nicely.
Oh. I am so lucky he didn't quite get up to me. I do have... Oh, no, I just have run.
Moving.
This will cause bleeding. both of them. I think I can get them both. So that one is dead. And him, I'm gonna run away from.
Ready or not? Yes, here. What's this? It's mine. That Zenwoman promised a lot of coin for this chest. As long as I don't peek inside.
Actually, no, I do still need that.
That might be worth a look.
The Diary of Lumpthian Lightened. The triumphs and travels of Lump the Enlightened. Now that I see truth, I can scarcely remember a time before. At first, I thought it the human's thin flesh that bestowed this gift, but I've come to believe it was the circlet she wore. There was a crunch in that chew. Day 4. The goblin boss Dror Ragzlin made a tantalizing proposal. Spare any prey bearing his new god's brand, and feast on the rest. He offered considerable coin in return. I'm not sure exactly why the AI got stuck over there. It's not the only time that that's happened, but it allowed me to get the caravan, which is what I was really after. I think I could just go now. In fact, I can probably fast travel there now. Yes? Zhentrum Hideout. Here we go.
I hope the fist tries to storm in. I want to see those traps in action.
Any falls behind, I'll leave them for the fist. And in no state to tell.
Any luck finding my people?
I found them. They're dead.
God damn it! What about the shipment?
Give her the chest.
The Sharber's black bones, you did it! And still sealed. You're a goddamn wonder. Here's your coin. Actual professionals are rare. You ever want more work? Come and see me in the gate. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
I got the Herald, which is nice. Actually, that's really good for now. It's better than the Jolt Shooter. Except, I'm not proficient with heavy crossbows. I don't need to be a drow anymore.
Lamps, lads! Sealed lamps! Don't want open
There's
flames
Brem.
where we're going.
My picture rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
I was told there'd be battles, not this hide-and-seek stuff.
The Warped Hand of Intellect is not something that I'll be making use of on this character.
To discuss.
And it looks like Withers has showed up unbidden.
Here we go.
Ah, another. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need
Not to be
of my
rude, but
service.
what are
There
you?
are many answers to that question. None are important.
If you won't answer, get out of my camp.
No.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
And may as well get this started.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
And they're parasites. Do you know anything about them?
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
A mind flayer planted one of their larvae in my brain.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Ceramorphosis, tell me more.
I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
Actually, I do want to trade with them real quick. I have 486 gold. That is enough to purchase the Whispering Promise. And some potions of healing. Yeah. That's all I really need from him. If only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Examine me. Find out for yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Of the soul way.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods!
Quit the shouting. Can you help?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Blazer of Benevolence. When I inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration. Well, that's not me. But this Whispering Promise is just nothing but good. And the plus D4, the ability to bless myself will really help offset the penalty from Sharpshooter. Okay.
Something I can help you with?
I want to trade.
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Yes, you do. Gloves of Thievery. Definitely want those. Now, the Titan String Bow is the best bow in the game for pure damage. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I'm not the one that's going to be drinking the strength elixirs. That's going to be the mage hand. So the Titan String Bow actually wouldn't do anything for me. The thing that I really wanted out of this is the Gloves of Thievery. Perfect trade.
Pleasure.
And these Gloves of Thievery are going on the pile, so Gloves of Archery, Gloves of Power I no longer need. But Gloves of Thievery versus Gloves of Archery. And then the Smuggler's Ring is something that I'll take on and off. And that is all I have so far.
Look.
Okay.
There's no need.
And I would like to show you the power of the Gloves of Thievery. So, with Happy, my sleight of hand is +9. That's 2 for proficiency and 2 for expertise is 4. 3 for dexterity, that's +7. 2 for the Smuggler's Ring, that's +9. And it doesn't account for Happy, +10. So at +10, with advantage, I should be pretty good to take
Something I can help you with?
most of what I want from Brem.
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
So he's only got 307. So I should be able to steal around 150 gold at a time with ease.
Pleasure.
So
What's wrong with the artist?
I've got the proper equipment.
He misses the sun. He what? Needs light to work, he says. We had a chat. Turns out he needs eyes more.
Nobody bats an eye at me guidancing myself.
Subtle steps. On tippy toes. Watch the shadows. Into the shadows.
Oh, he keeps turning to me. Here, let's do this.
Don't linger. Just like your time. Tread carefully. On the hunt.
There.
It's a mile plus in here.
Okay, so it says roll target 9, but I do have the Smuggler Ring on. So even though it says +7, see, I think this tooltip is wrong. Even though it says +7, I should have +9 and even +10 and roll twice. So even though this says white, it's really like a 1 in 400 chance for me not to get this.
Suck.
See? 4, happy, guidance, dexterity. I got a 33. So I can take that. I could probably snag all of these dies without a problem. Oh, the Alchemist Fire is actually useful. All these cheap items, I have almost no chance of failing. Trap disarm kits. Poisons. I don't care about any of that. Wizard's Bane oil is good. I don't care to pilfer any of those. But now, like, the stuff that's more expensive, so anything that's 100 or less, I can just take. 105 is fine.
Almost too easy. Thank you. Like candy from a gnome. You're coming with me. A quick profit. Blessed oblivious. Not even a challenge.
Roll target 15. 15. 14. 8.
Almost too easy.
15. 13. 17. So those things are more risky. I will try for the Titan String bow. I do still have guidance up as well, so I really have at least a plus 11. So with 2 chances to roll a 3, this should be relatively safe.
A little souvenir.
Okay, and now I am going to get the hell out of here. You know what? Rather than move the barrel, I'm just gonna jump over it. Oh. Can I? Oh, I'm encumbered. I'm encumbered. There we go.
Silent as the grave.
And at this point, I can exit turn-based mode and just watch them flounder. Yeah, I don't think they ever even noticed. So I'm gonna go to the Emerald Grove environs. I'm gonna long rest.
just in time. You are transforming.
I know your voice. I've heard it before.
Yes, you have. I saved you before. I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Get up on your own.
Independent. Good. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you. But for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. For the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that. But only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. Feel better. I promise.
And now I can consume parasites, which I definitely want to start doing.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Open your mind to the tadpole.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
By kind of a lot. So favorable beginnings is just probably the best one to have to begin with. It just adds so much to your die rolls throughout the game. And then Luck of the Far Realm can force a successful critical hit once per long rest. And as an Arcane Trickster, we're going to be long resting fairly frequently, so we're going to get a lot of mileage out of this.
good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Has your research turned up anything?
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Trust is low, but we are desperate. How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Oh, this is a bad plan. Do it.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Do you have the faintest idea what you're doing?
Don't fidget. The needle must slip behind your eye, not through it.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
Clench your fists.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Hold as still as possible.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Eye the implement, but allow him to proceed.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Hold your breath.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat!
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
I can't seem to see through one of my eyes.
Yes, quite. Well, there is some mild trauma. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
And now we have see invisibility forever. Okay. Monks rather on me. And on the mage hand. Oh, right, I don't have more elixirs of strength quite yet. Okay, well. So next time... Next time we will finally actually head into the Grove. There is a lot that we can accomplish there. And now that we have ourselves set up, and you can see that we basically essentially have infinite money at this point. It's extremely low risk to pickpocket the hell out of vendors and get away with it. So we're gonna have so many consumables, and we're gonna be making use of them on our adventure. So that being said, I'll see you next time.